Hello, welcome back. It's Friday night. Hope you're doing good. I hope you had a wonderful week. And if not, I at least hope you get to enjoy your weekend, hang out, chill, get comfortable this weekend, and all of that great stuff. I know life can be hard, life can be stressful, and I know a lot of people feel like they're alone in this world. And I hope that if you're someone who feels like you're alone, just know that I'm thinking of you. I believe in you, and there are plenty of resources out there for you if you feel like you don't have anyone, if you feel like you don't have anyone to talk to. I'm going to start sharing more resources because I really do think in this day and age, people are struggling with their mental health, people feel alone, and the interwebs are running amok with hateful shit. So I just hope that you know that you deserve better. We all do. So let's dive into tonight's topic, where I'm going to be reading you a post from a former employee that also worked for the basketball team I'm in litigation with. And this was about 2 years after I left. And I don't know him, he doesn't know me. But when he was fired from the organization, this is what he put on LinkedIn. He said, "Hello, my LinkedIn family. Reaching out to express what I have seen and heard and many deficiencies I myself have observed while in my tenure working for the Player 15 Group organization. In the 4 months, that's all it took for him to get fired. In the 4 months I have worked for the organization, I have witnessed favoritism, preferential treatment, discrimination," and he wrote that in all caps. "Some individuals being treated unfairly or unequal because of their background or the color of their skin, lack of support and training, the inability to help people grow and support their needs to be successful. I watched certain individuals get away with things they should have been disciplined for, and I watched as those concerns were swept under the rug. For months, I watched team members express their concerns, and nothing got done or prioritized appropriately. One of my responsibilities was to interview team members resigning to find out how their time working for the organization was, and over 75% of individuals resigning, quitting, lost my spot, were bad reviews of the organization, mostly from the behavior of management and leadership. When attempting to express the concerns of the negative reviews, I was silenced. I was told not to share specific negative information that I had received when it was time to report it out. When I attempted to create a more efficient process to conduct investigations, and I was not supported, nor were my ideas considered. The organization has no intake system or triage system in place to appropriately address concerns throughout the entire organization. Coming into the organization, I wanted to make an impact, and 2 weeks in, I started to see that some people did not feel comfortable with change and continued to align their values with old processes and the old negative image the Suns organization held with their prior owner. One of the most important," he put in quotes, "values that the organization preached was people first. What I could tell you from my experience was that they only put certain people first and not all. People that were close-knit with certain individuals high up received better treatment, received many passes when they were under the radar for a concern or behavior. In the 4 months that I've been with the organization, I have seen and witnessed a lot and was overlooked, never documented, and was poorly addressed. There was no structure, organization, so much miscommunication, and most importantly, no accountability, and it is time someone came out and said it. For those of you that are currently in, I wish you all the best. For those of you heading out, I feel you, and most importantly, I hear you." Now, that is after the NBA mandated this organization to change. That is after I was treated the exact same way that he was, and I was fired, I think, in about 10 months. I also witnessed everything that he just said. I also called out everything that he just called out. And even though he got fired, that organization paid him severance. And in case you're not aware, when you get fired for cause, which was probably trash anyway, you don't get severance. So I wonder what he got paid for. Maybe to take that post down and be quiet about it. I'll see you in the next episode.